Hey YouTube, Colorado Jeep Guy here again. Otto, nice to see you. Please like and subscribe to this channel because I need subscribers. I want to show you today how to install grab handles that go right here on your Jeep JK today. Not the TJ, but the JK. Maybe we'll do an install on those TJ ones a little bit later. But today, we're going to do the JK. And these grab handles, you've seen them in the pictures. They're very sturdy, very nice. They're very simple to put in, and we're going to show you how to do that today. First, let's see what Amazon sent me. Piece whole thing here, Amazon. What we got here? Oh, instructions. Those are always nice to have. Now, I've installed a set of these before, but if we get into a bind, we'll definitely look back and see what to do with these guys. Oh, look at this. Here is one of the handles. It'll go right here, and you've got to align the bolts just right. But we need some hardware in here too. There should be another handle. Oh, there's another handle. That's good. So we'll have one for each side. One there and one over there on the passenger side. Oh, there it is. And there's the hardware. You should have four of these guys. One's going to be the long arm, one's going to be the short arm, so it'll stick out one way or the other. And that allows us to get some space between here and the screw holes that you'll see here in just a moment. So let's get started. The top bolt is a 1/2 inch socket. You'll need an extension because you want to be able to get into the area there. And then for the Torx bits themselves, you'll need a different size for the head of the Torx bit. And that looks like about, T40. All right, so we're going to have that out and ready to go as well. And that should be all the parts we need. If I need more, we'll address that as we go along. So let's get started. So, all right, so let's get the rest of this stuff out. And maybe it'll go a little bit smoother. Oh, it's always fun to see what you encounter when you begin this process. Okay, so technically speaking, I only need to take out the bolts in this one and that one. So I don't need to remove this one right here, but I was very suspicious when I saw that Phillips head screw that didn't look like a Phillips head screw. So I'm probably gonna find a different bolt to put back in this hole. But for the installation, all I'm gonna need to do is remove two bolts, and it's both of the bolts that you see on the other side over there, 1 and 2. And they're the actually ones where you have to have the 1/2 inch socket in place. Now what I might do is remove that and find out what should be in there. But there's your bolt removal. And this should be the same thread size, as you can see. And that's what's going to go in to that slot. Let's take the top one out. Hopefully it goes just as smooth as that went, because that was actually fairly easy. And this beautiful Colorado snowy day. Yep, that went smooth. I'm gonna spare you the details. Maybe we get a couple of shots of that beautiful snow outside. Look at that, huh? And then we're gonna line these other bolts up per the directions. These handles, what they don't seem to mention in here, they might, I didn't read through all of it. However, I want to point out that the top bolt hole is actually angled. So if you looked at these side by side, they're going to be pointing different directions. And believe it or not, the one pointing out is which way you want to go toward the driver's side, and pointing that way toward the passenger side is the way you want to install these. It says to install the short hex screw first, which I have right here. And we're going to put it through this like so. Sorry. Like so, so it's recessed when it goes in. And that's the way it's going to sit inside up here. So let's see if I can get that started without any problems. Usually this is where it gets creative and awesome, but oh man, today the sun is shining on me even though there's snow outside. Man, look at that. That is just going in very nicely. Yeah, now that is in place. I'm gonna get the long hex and have it ready to go. Wow, if this goes in this easy, I am really going to be impressed. Let's see here. You'll notice what I'm doing here is I don't want to tighten one down all the way and cause a problem with the other one, because I want to be able to manipulate it a little bit and change the angles for the hexes to go in, because you don't want to cross thread any of your bolt holes, and you want to have some manipulation before you start tightening up like crazy. So I'm going to work on this until I can get it aligned just right and tighten it up. See, I can't tell there. Go around then. Well, first you don't succeed, try again. I'm actually going to put the side one in first and then put the top one in. First now. Make sure this is actually can go in. Oh, look at that. Was it an angle that way? Not an angle straight in the way I was trying to put it. So it's actually pointing a little bit toward the front. And that was probably causing my problem right there. And the top one's probably easier to see. Okay, let's see if I can get the top one in now. Okay, talk about holding your mouth right. So it looks like the easiest thing to do is to put the side one in first, and then to go for the top one. Should line up a little bit better that way. Whew! Man, I'm getting hot doing this stuff. It's snowing outside. Okay, at this point, since I've got the threads started, I want to go ahead and change over. Let's make sure I got this thing started good. And I think what I'll do is just go ahead and tighten these down and skip ahead. Alright, so I'm just putting the finishing touches here. Doesn't give me any torque specifications, but I want to make sure I don't over tighten these. But that should be really super tight. Oh my goodness, wow, that is strong. Holy cow. Oh wow, I'm pulling my whole weight up. Woohoo! That is good, and that looks good too. Look at that, that's a great upgrade for this JK. It's gonna make it super easy to get in and out of this JK. So let's look at the other side really quick. It actually does have a regular, no, that is a plastic nut as well. Wow, look at that. I just learned something. They just put plastic holders into the JK for a reason that I maybe will find out later. If you know the answer, hey, drop me a line down below and tell me why they put little plastic placeholders in the second hole. But I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna loosen this guy out here. I'm gonna take this guy out right there, which is a 1/2 inch socket, and install the handle. Hey YouTube, I've got my nephew in here, Austin, and he is not a handyman, so I've decided to see how easy this is and tell him what to do. What do you think, Austin?
We're working on it, we're working on it.
So he just confirmed that he does have the righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, and he does have lefty-loosey on.
Get it in there. It's more of a personal problem. There we go.
All right. Well, there you go. Good thing that windshield's already cracked.
It's already cracked. We're good. We're good.
Okay. Well, it looks like he's got the first one going. He's probably gonna get the second one going, and once those are out, we'll see if it's easy on the other side for him to install the handles on that side, with the long bolt being first. We'll skip ahead. All right, so he's got the bolts out, and he's got the grab handle in place, and he's getting ready to put the side in. Hopefully he'll learn from my misfortune on the other side. Man, this is a learning day for me installing these grab handles. I thought it'd be straightforward. It's a little tricky. So he's gonna put that one in. Remember, it points toward the front.
It's angled, yeah.
You'll feel it start though. How's it coming?
I got it.
Oh, sweet. All right. Well, good. Now you got the pain in the rear one coming up.
What?
Yeah.
That took me like 3 minutes.
This one's harder.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, you're going to have to put this in up there and then put it in because you'll see it won't fit unless you're...
I'm getting shoulder and arm endurance from this.
Remember, guys,
I'm a true
Austin
athlete.
is not mechanically inclined at all. He's just doing this off the cuff. Tell you what he does do well is sing. You should check out his page.
Austin Blackman, hit me up. AUSTENBLACKMON. Pretty straightforward.
Unlike this project that he's currently on.
Much better at singing, no doubt.
All right, is it
That's it
started?
right there,
I
my
think
man.
that you now need the Torx, which is right there.
Where's that?
I'll tell you, it's right here. Ta-da!
Oh, ta-da!
And yeah, do a couple of turns on each one. Uh-oh.
That didn't look good.
Is it in there still?
Yeah.
All right. All right, do the top one.
It just fell in.
What you want to do is, what he's doing is he's making sure that the Torx bit is actually still in place. That way you're actually feeling whether or not you're going into the hole or not, or if you feel like you're cross-threading the bolts. If it's cross-threading, it'll feel really, really tough from the very, very beginning. This is actually already tough in the beginning, but it will feel really abnormally tough. And if you cross-thread these bolts, you have to drill out new holes, and you don't want to be doing that. That looks good. He's going to finish off tightening these. We'll catch him at the end. All right, he's making the finishing touches. Remember, there's no torque specification, so just get it snug to the point where it doesn't feel like it's going to be loose. Word up, man. That looks tight. Nice. Well done. Well, what do you think, YouTube? I think that these grab handles look fantastic. If you like the install of these grab handles, then please, as Austin demonstrates how he's going to get in and out of the Jeep very quickly,
That's fun, actually.
like and subscribe. Please subscribe. We need all the subscribers we can get right now as we're shooting for our 1,000 mark. Austin, thanks for this install on that side, man.
Anytime, my man.
That's fantastic.
Anytime.
All right, I'm gonna take a look at this side here. And as you can see, well, since he demonstrated, I think I'm gonna have to demonstrate now in the snow.
It's actually quite fun.
It's kind of fun just to grab this thing and pull it right in. Man, that is efficient. Like, subscribe, and watch some more videos. This one was kind of amusing and I learned a lot. So thanks, YouTube. We'll see you next time.